1, 2. Okay na! Okay! Ready!
Manny Pacquiao started his training camp for the rematch against Floyd Mayweather with a well-organized regimen, emphasizing conditioning and the basics of boxing.
How you doing? Rob, who's Rob? How you feel, Manny? Very good, thank you. Yep.
Freddie, how happy are you to see Manny back in the ring?
I'm really happy. I've seen him back in the ring for the last 10 days, and I just hope he doesn't beat me up.
How's he looking considering his age? He's been looking sharp in videos.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Manny Pacquiao has officially kicked off his training for the rematch with Floyd Mayweather. A video shared by The Ring magazine shows Pacquiao working the pads, with the caption, "Manny Pacquiao back lighting up the pads ahead of his professional rematch with Floyd Mayweather in September." The clip captures him training inside the camp for the very first time for this fight. The first day of training started with a gentle warm-up. Pacquiao jogged around the gym, getting his body ready for the long hours ahead. This was followed by shadow boxing, a fundamental part of his routine.
The fighting pride of the Philippines.
While preparing for the rematch with Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao alternates between the heavy bag and the speed bag, concentrating on timing and precision. The heavy bag workouts build power and endurance, while the speed bag drills enhance his coordination. Pacquiao has returned to training at the legendary Wild Card Boxing Club with his longtime coach Freddie Roach. This reunion marks serious preparation, as Pacquiao hones his skills in the familiar gym where many of his greatest victories were forged, rekindling the iconic fighter-trainer partnership.
Hey, Fred's looking for a hug over here. Fred's looking for a hug. Fred's not funny.
Yeah, it's too early.
He looks familiar. He looks familiar.
Never too early for you.
Back to work again.
Keep me off the streets.
There's Raising Cane's poster boy. Fred, keep me on social media.
Cicak kan? Ah, Medina? Kemarin ada Medina.
Alam, hindi na nandito na ako.
Alam niyo na, may ingin na yung World Cup, dito tayo.
Okay naman, chicken mix yan.
Ano, good.
The sparring session showcased their strong chemistry, with Roach guiding Pacquiao through rapid combinations and defensive maneuvers while the boxing legend continued refining his form in the training camp. Teofimo Lopez Jr. recently joined Manny Pacquiao for an early morning road workout. Running together demonstrated mutual respect between the fighters and underscored Pacquiao's intense preparation.
Manny Pacquiao coming back, bringing life back to boxing. You know, I would love to just have that experience and say that I've jogged and worked out with the champ.
Talk to me about the run. How strenuous was it? Was it harder than you were thinking, easier than what you're thinking? How did it go down?
I gotta say, everything's just mental, you know, and it was definitely, you could definitely feel it, you know, for sure, especially going up those hills, you know, and for him to do this every day, every morning, is definitely a lot of hard work, but he's really dedicated.
One half minute. One half.
I believe that the rest that he had, you know, outside the ring has definitely paid off in a positive.
During a recent training session, Manny Pacquiao showcased his speed and power inside the camp. Sugar Ray Leonard noted that physical preparation alone would not suffice. He stressed the importance of mental resilience, saying that Pacquiao must stay focused, disciplined, and mentally strong throughout the camp to handle the pressure of such a high-profile fight.
Morning routine where he runs like 5 miles and he does like 1,000 sit-ups. He said that Manny's mind still looked like it was there. How important is that for the mind to be there in order for the body to respond to what you're putting it through and do?
Extremely, 100% optimistic. I mean, you have to feel it. You got to feel it, and that's what I can't describe because it's within. It's within.
Hey!
You don't think about how old you are. You know, I'm 69, and I don't think. Well, I get reminded, but no. It's again. It's here, man. It's here.
Yeah.
It's believing in yourself. I can't say that enough times.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Time's up. Time's up. I'm too fat for this. Yeah, do some. That's all. Are you ready? You can say, right? That's all boxing, no? Right up here. Most of.
To improve your pain tolerance.
Wow.
Pain tolerance.
No wonder the way you come in is the same way.
Pacquiao said he is modifying his training routine as he gets ready for the rematch. He explained that, due to his age, he now incorporates more rest days between intense workouts to aid recovery.
I have adjustment a little bit because my body is not like when I was young. When I'm young, because one night rest and then you will recover. Right now, sometimes overnight rest you cannot easily recover. So I have to give my body time to.
Despite his age, Manny Pacquiao continues to display remarkable speed in training camp. Recent footage highlights the same sharp combinations and quick footwork that marked his prime years. Pacquiao is concentrating not only on rigorous training but also on maintaining a strict diet as he prepares for his fight. The 8-division champion has been focusing on high-protein meals to support muscle recovery and energy, often preparing them himself to ensure quality and balance. His training regimen remains extremely intense as well.
Ang hook niya kasi duha ang hook niya anak. Ang pinangitulbuan ako ng hook niya kanang anak. Bilang coach po, may hinahanap ako akong galaw. Ang gusto ilabas na natin pambansa kamao. Monok di pakita. So yun ko kanina, yung galaw na yun ang hinahanap ko. Yung labas-pasok, tapos biglang susuntok, tapos pagbalik niya ulit, maraming suntok. Yun ho, doon po makikita kung ang isang fighter mo mahina na o wala nang ibubuga. Pero dito sa nakikita ko na sila sa Manny Pacquiao, nakakaiba po, nakakatakot pa rin.
Boxing professionals like Sean Porter observe that making a comeback after such a long time, especially at 49, is a significant challenge. Even for someone as disciplined as Floyd Mayweather, despite the years away from the ring, he has maintained his fitness and clean lifestyle, which should aid him in regaining his former.
Sean, how shocked were you when you found out that Floyd was coming back? Last time he fights is in 2017 against Conor McGregor. The guy has not fought, I said more than a decade, almost a decade I should have said, in almost a decade. Even when you're Floyd Mayweather, that's gotta be a hard thing to do, and especially when you're 49 years old.
So there's some really good pros about it. You know, he's done some exhibitions. He's shown that he still has the abilities that he's had. They're clearly not what they used to be, but they're still there. You know, and then beyond that, the fact that he lives a good, clean life. You know, he has his fun, and what I like about him, and I'm a lot the same. We have fun without, I call it clean fun, right? Yeah. So we're out there, but we're not using the alcohol. We're not using, you know, the substances and all those other kinds of things. Yeah, we may stay up late once or twice a month, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but what's the worst that can happen? And for someone like him, who he got everywhere he got because of this right here.
There is also debate over why this fight is being sanctioned rather than treated as another exhibition. Experts suggest that Manny Pacquiao's team likely pushed for an official bout, wanting it to count for more than just entertainment. While the stakes are high, including Mayweather's 50-0 record, both fighters remain confident in their skills and strategies. Although it may not have the same cultural impact as their 2015 encounter, this rematch is still expected to captivate fans and draw massive attention in the sports world once again.
It feels like such a massive risk, though, Sean, even for Floyd, to put that 50-0 record, that unblemished record, on the line. From that standpoint, are you surprised that they didn't do this as an exhibition, that it is a real deal sanctioned fight?
I'm not really surprised. I think that, again, when you get in the ring with Floyd, when you do a promotion against Floyd, when you have to deal with the business with Floyd, you grow, you learn. Manny has grown and learned the same way that we were notorious for saying Canelo became a different fighter after fighting Floyd. It's how it's supposed to go, you know? So I'm willing to bet that this sanctioned fight is Manny's team pushing against this and saying we need an actual fight against Floyd. If it's not an actual fight, it's nothing. And I think Floyd, you know, he just really believes in himself and knows that that ain't going nowhere.
I'm not suggesting it's going to be like the same thing as it was back when they did it.
Many boxing experts argue for the supremacy of Manny Pacquiao over Floyd Mayweather Jr., stating that becoming an 8-division world champion is a far greater accomplishment than maintaining an undefeated 50-0 record. Pacquiao's career spans multiple weight classes, requiring him to adjust his style, speed, and power against a wide variety of opponents, each with unique strengths and strategies. Experts highlight that this level of versatility and consistent success across divisions showcases extraordinary skill, resilience, and courage. While Mayweather's undefeated record is undeniably impressive, critics note that it reflects careful matchmaking and competing mostly within a narrower weight range. Pacquiao, by contrast, faced elite competition across diverse challenges, often moving up in weight while still delivering dominant performances. Many analysts argue that his ability to conquer so many divisions underscores Pacquiao's legendary status and cements his place as one of the most accomplished and daring fighters in boxing history.
Okay, what's harder? To be 50-0 or to be 8-division champion? 8-division, I think. Because 50-0, you can be 50-0 if you have the right order and they pick the right opponents. Yeah, you could be 50-0 and not become a world champion. Yeah, exactly.
Who's that guy from Thailand? He's 52-0 and we don't know his name. I don't know his name. I wouldn't know him if he walked in the gym right now. Right.
Yeah, it's almost impossible. It's so hard to become a world champion. It's so hard to become a world champion.
Period. One world champion. And defending it.
You have to be for 8 divisions. It's almost impossible. Honestly, I think it's impossible now. If Pacquiao did it, but it's impossible to be in 8 divisions.
Their first encounter in 2015 was nothing short of monumental, widely regarded as the biggest fight in modern boxing history. Billed as the fight of the century, it captured global attention, transcending sports and becoming a cultural phenomenon. The bout shattered pay-per-view and revenue records, generating over $600 million and drawing millions of viewers worldwide. Fans from all walks of life, including celebrities and high-profile figures, tuned in, making it a moment that extended far beyond the boxing ring into mainstream entertainment and pop culture. In Las Vegas, Mayweather secured a unanimous decision victory over Pacquiao, but the fight's impact went well beyond the outcome. It highlighted the commercial power of boxing, cemented both fighters' legacies, and created a shared memory that remains one of the most talked-about events in sports history.
It comes 11 years after their first fight in 2015, which, like I mentioned, is still the biggest pay-per-view to date in the world of boxing, the most pay-per-view buys, followed by Mayweather versus McGregor, as well as the biggest gate. And honestly, that first fight, I was there in person. I lived it. I followed Manny around pretty much the whole entire camp. The buzz and the buildup for it has still been unmatched. Even that fight week, the buzz and the buildup is still unmatched. Like, the amount of press members that went to cover that fight that week, usually they set up a press room, and that press room was freaking packed the first day we got there, which was on a Tuesday. Still, I've been to hundreds and hundreds of fights, the biggest fights, and I've been doing this for a long time now. That's still the amount of attention, the amount of buzz has yet to be matched. In case you needed to be reminded, Manny and Floyd fought back in May of 2015 in what was literally, and this word gets used over and over again, fight of the century. All these other fights that have happened since this Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, and they try to label themselves fight of the century. It's It's all cap. It doesn't matter. This literally, Mayweather and Pacquiao, the first fight, was the fight of the century. I got photos, I got videos, I got texts from people in San Diego, in other cities, waiting outside of bars. They were outside in the streets, huddled together, trying to watch the fight, not even in the bars, in the establishments. So that tells you like how big that fight was back in 20.
Pacquiao says he gained valuable lessons from his first fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. and believes that experience will better prepare him for their rematch. Reflecting on the 2015 bout, he noted that both fighters are now more mature and better equipped to handle pressures inside and outside the ring. He stressed the importance of avoiding past mistakes, staying focused, and executing his strategy more effectively. Pacquiao aims to combine wisdom, speed, and timing, entering the rematch stronger, smarter, and ready for the challenge.
In the sphere, it's going to be a first-of-its-kind event. The last time you and Mayweather stepped into a ring, it was 2015, over a decade ago. Is there anything you can learn from that fight heading into September's bout?
Oh yeah, I learned a lot on that fight. Way back 2015, I think we become mature right now and how to handle it, and like, you know, I hope that it will not happen again, like the way it is last 2015. You know, it's the experience is like not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around no more excuses, especially to my condition and also for everything. Like I'm so excited and ready to.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is officially returning to the ring after nearly a decade and is scheduled to face Manny Pacquiao later this year. Ahead of that highly anticipated bout, Mayweather will take an exhibition fight against prominent kickboxer Mike Zambides. Many analysts view this as a smart strategy to shake off ring rust, similar to what Pacquiao is doing before his own exhibition fight in April against Russell Pnikoff in Las Vegas. These warm-up fights allow both fighters to stay sharp and demonstrate their seriousness about the rematch without taking excessive risks.
But ahead of getting in the ring with Manny, taking on an exhibition fight, not a bad idea. If you don't know, he has an exhibition fight coming up, I believe, in April, out here in Las Vegas. Ruslan Babratnikov, another fighter. So someone that has a name but isn't gonna hurt him, Manny, that is. And then I got a feeling that that Floyd might be looking at the same thing, probably looking at trying to one-up Manny like he does with everything. And like I said, not a bad idea, because what you don't want to do, what we've seen Mike Tyson do against Jake Paul, is you don't want to get in that ring and you haven't driven that car in so long that the engine runs hot, you know. So both these guys, I think they're if more than anything, they're trying to show us how serious they are about doing it again.
Many experts argue that a Mayweather vs. Pacquiao rematch is primarily a cash grab, claiming both fighters are too old to compete at the highest level and that their prime years are behind them. Despite these concerns, others believe the fight could still entertain fans. While it may not reach the intensity or skill level of their 2015 bout, the matchup between two legendary fighters still generates curiosity and excitement. Fans are eager to see how these boxing icons perform after years away from the ring, making the event worth watching for its spectacle.
Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao finally announced their long-awaited rematch. Kenya, I already see you shaking your head.
Nobody want to see that shit, man. I know a lot of people bought the first fight, but it was too late. This fight is entirely too late. But I was wanting to see a 49 and a 47-year-old guy fight, man. For what? Like, I understand it's a payday, cool, but as far as the sport goes, like I don't want to see that. Not wasting my time, bro.
Somebody needs some money or something? Is that why they doing this?
I love it. I love it. I'm an avid, long time since I was 6 years old boxing fan. So these are things that keep the boxing world afloat.
Well, I've been the biggest boxing fan for as long as I can remember as well. And I don't